Hey guys, so we're going to be creating this blue halo smoky eye, perfect for prom or any special occasion, or a first date if you really wanted to. We're going to be applying an eyeshadow base all over. I'm using one from NYX. And next, you're actually supposed to apply a translucent powder or some type of skin tone shade all over your eyelid first, because that's going to really help you blend. And then you're going to apply that medium brown shade all over your eyelid, but don't go as far up as to your brow bone. You want to go a little bit above your crease. The next color we're using is a shimmery kind of taupe brown, and you're just going to apply it on the outer corner and the inner corner of your eye, and then leave the middle portion blank, because that's where you're going to apply the blue, so there's really no point in applying that second brown in the middle. And you're going to do that until you really like the intensity of that brown shade. Just going to keep blending that color in. And the blue that I'm actually going to be using is from Maybelline in their single shadow called Acid Rain. And first I'm going to be using the applicator that it comes with to kind of see what color comes out. And I actually ended up deciding that it wasn't intense enough and I wanted it to be more metallic kind of blue, and so I grabbed my makeup setting spray and spritzed it on a flat shader brush to make the blue more intense. And that's just going to give a more kind of metallic look and just really bring out the true color of that eyeshadow, of its true potential. So you see how it's a lot more shiny and a lot more pigmented, so that wetting the brush really helps. So probably should wet it with something that's makeup related, probably not water, because that's probably gonna actually make it more watered out. I'm not sure. But after you're happy with that color, you're gonna grab the same brown again, the same shimmery brown, apply it on the outside and inner corner, just because I went too ham with that blue and it kind of went too far out of that middle portion. And after you're happy with that brown and blue, you are going to grab a black shade, and the one I'm using is from e.l.f. in their Quad Drama, and you're going to apply it with the same brush and put it on top of that shimmery taupe brown on the outer corner and inner corner. And start off with the light hand just because it's probably the easier way to go. You can always add more color, but it's harder to take away. And when you do the inner corner, don't go too far up because you're going to end up looking like you have a black eye. Even though I kind of already do right now, it's okay. Trust me, I'm going to blend it. But you don't want to make it look like you have a bigger black eye, if that makes sense. And you're going to keep applying that black until you look like a Chinese opera singer. And next, you are going to pack on more blue, because I lost some of the blue when I was applying the black. And I want the blue to be extra blue, extra intense. So finally, when you're happy with all that, you're going to apply your blending color, and I'm just using a skin tone shade because I don't want to add more depth on top. I just want to blend it out and clean up the outside portion of my eye. And I'm just using a fluffy crease brush. And after you are happy with your blending and everything is seamless, you're going to apply your glitter on the center of your eye, which is just on the blue. And the one glitter I'm using is actually not an actual glitter like pigment, but it's just a glitter liner, but it works. It's pretty versatile. It's only $3. I highly recommend it. Can't beat the price. And after you're happy with that glitter, you apply more black on the outer corner and inner corner of your eye. You could have stopped and not applied this step, but you know, it's knowing me, I wanted to be extra dramatic, so go ahead. If you want more dramatic look, apply more black. You could even apply more black if you really wanted to, but I stopped right about here just because I don't want my eyes to be too dark. And of course, what's next is blending. You want to keep blending. I'm using the same brush and I'm using the same skin tone shade to blend out the outer corner and the tops of my eye. Here I'm just applying a darker shade because I want it to be more seamless from the black to that light shade, so it looks more gradient. And you don't have to do this step, because I do that step because I have dry eyelids, so I patch up what looks patchy and kind of make it more seamless. And the lashes I'm going to be applying off camera is the House of Lashes in Noir Fairy. And now we're gonna go on to foundation, and we're using a primer, which actually wasn't drugstore at the time, but a good one is from L'Oreal. And I'm gonna apply their foundation, the Pro Matte Infallible one. Apply it all over. I'm gonna be using a beauty blender, but you can use a brush if you want a fuller coverage. I find that the beauty blender gives me more of a less matte, more natural finish, and a more medium finish, which is what I typically like. I don't like super full coverage foundations. You're gonna pat that in until you're happy with its application. And next you're gonna grab concealer. This is the Maybelline Better Skin in Light. Pretty standard, just apply it underneath your eyes in a triangle shape. And you're gonna blend it out again and make funny faces like I am. You know, I never realized how many weird faces I make until I made a video of myself applying makeup, and man, you guys, it's pretty bad. You're gonna grab your contour shade, and what I'm using is Maybelline Fit Me foundation in Toffee, their stick foundation, and I'm applying on the sides of my cheeks because I want to pretend like I have cheekbones. And I applied squiggly lines on my forehead because I have a big forehead and I want to shade that and try to hide it, make it less big, make it more proportional, I guess. And I'm just using a beauty blender because I just like how it gives more of a natural look. It kind of looks like you have a smaller forehead. Well, that's the goal. The goal is to make yourself look more proportional. And we're just going to keep blending until you're happy. And next, I'm pretty sure we're going to start powdering. No, just kidding. Okay, usually I don't do this step, but I felt like being super extra. So I'm just applying a highlight shade in between the two contour shades. I don't know why, but here I'm using the e.l.f. powder, their HD finishing powder. I realized halfway through applying this powder that this actually isn't very flash friendly because it has silica in it. So the next powder that I'm going to be using is probably a better one if you're using this makeup for a special occasion and no flash photography is going to be happening. And that powder is the Maybelline Fit Me. It's cheap, it works, and it makes your face look poreless. So can't really beat that. Just apply that all over your face with the powder brush, anything of your choice. And moving on, we're going to go on to, I believe, bronzer. Yeah, we're going to use the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer Palette. Top two shades in the bottom right corner. You're going to be using that with the e.l.f. complexion brush, and I apply that all over my forehead and my cheeks. Pretty standard, nothing really special. Just still trying to hide that forehead. And the blush shade I'm using is from the same palette, and I'm just using a different brush, applying that on the kind of apples and outside of my cheeks, trying to lift up those non-existent cheekbones. And we're gonna grab our highlight, and this one is Moonlight Pearls by e.l.f. And you guys, look at that glow, and guess how much it is? It's $4, and you're gonna see me be really excited here. $4, you guys, $4. Yeah, that's how excited I was. I'm a diehard Becca Cosmetics highlighter fan, and this stuff, you can't beat the price, and you can't beat that glow. And I'm really excited about this purchase. The one thing is you do have to scrape off the top because when you first open the package, you will get no color swatch if you don't. So kind of scrape it off with like a card or something and you will get that highlight that you want. And for lips, we're finally going to apply the Gerard, what's it called? The lip pencil in Sugar and Spice. And here I'm just smudging my eyes with the blue and the brown on the outer 2/3 of my bottom lash line and applying mascara. And we're gonna go back applying lipstick, and that is the shade, I believe, in Serenity. Yeah, from Gerard Cosmetics. You're gonna put that on top and make sure it's pouty and complete, whatever. Just apply your lipstick. Make sure it's not on your teeth. And then you're gonna set your makeup. This one's from Wet n Wild. And also this is like $5 and it sets your makeup pretty well. So you guys, that's the final look. Here's some more pictures or videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.